Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla'S. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So we have Aquarius Pisces. Look at me. I'm right here. Is mainly the main message for you. You're trying to get somebody to notice you. You're trying to get somebody's attention. Now, whether this is at work, maybe there's a promotion or something coming up and you're like the perfect candidate, but then you're not applying for it. You kind of just want somebody to see that you're there. So it's almost kind of like you want recognition on something. You want to be recognized on something, but nobody knows that you're the one behind the scenes. So, all right, let's put it this way. So, like, if you're the chef in a restaurant and somebody compliments whatever you made, and they just say chef, like, it's almost kind of like, no, it's Chef Perla. And it's like, they don't know your name. So, it's almost kind of like, okay, you want credit for this, but you don't want nobody to know that it's you. So then you're just chef. So it's kind of like it's a little confusing. So can you make up your mind? Do you want credit for it as just chef, or do you want credit for it as Chef Perla? That's kind of like the question here, right? Because you want to be noticed, or again, you want somebody to notice something, but you don't want to bring it up to the attention that it's you. So and this can be something as simple as like wanting somebody to appreciate what you do, right? So like if you live with somebody, like you want the person that you live with to appreciate that, you know, you cook 3 nights out of the week, or that, you know, you pick up after them. But it's almost kind of like, okay, but they do it like it's a mutual thing. You're not the only one doing it. So are you also acknowledging what they do in the relationship, right? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Why is this even a thing is the question. Because like, are you doing something just for the pure reason of being acknowledged, or because you actually enjoy it and love doing it? Now, for those of you that this is not you, because there are a few of you that are like, nah, that's not me, then there's somebody that really wants you to acknowledge that they've done something. And you're just kind of like, it's just kind of like fleeting your mind. It's not something that you think twice about. I don't know, it's very weird for you guys this week. There is just like like, see me, see what I do, acknowledge like what I've done. And somebody's like, but I thought you were doing it because you liked it. Like, I don't know why is it that somebody wants to be acknowledged within a specific space. And now that and when I say stuff like that, guys, again, these are general readings. I'm not here like saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just asking, like, why is that the main focus, right? Like, you know, there and this comes across, and again, just stating things. You have this across all the fields, right? You have people that go to the gym and take pictures because they want to show people that they went to the gym. And then there are people that go to the gym and take pictures because they want to take pictures of their progress for themselves to compare to themselves. So it's kind of like, okay, first figure out where you are at in that scenario, and then when you know where you're at, like, okay, if I'm doing this just for the simple pleasure of attention, then that comes with a very strategic way, let's put it that way, to put that out there, to get that attention. And if you're doing it just for yourself, less than, the attention is not needed. So there is a fluctuating or a back and forth energy where sometimes you do something for yourself because you purely just enjoy it, and then other times you're doing it because you want attention. So it's kind of like, okay, can we just decide like which one of the two are you gonna like stay on, type of energy? Because it's like when you don't get the attention, or you don't get the recognized within this field or within this space, it really makes you upset, or it makes somebody upset over like, oh, and I don't know, it's what is going on with this week. There is a lot of most of the readings this week have been a lot with like a lot of that mirror in front of you type of energy. So a lot of like the self-reflecting type of energy. So I mean, if you started something, whatever this energy is for you, if you started something because you purely enjoyed it, even if you got attention from it, kind of go back to the base, or to the core of it, which was because you enjoyed it, and look at the attention or being recognized because of it as a bonus, not as your drive. Because again, that energy in itself kind of lifts you and drops you constantly. So if you're feeling like that, then needing to find a joy within this space of whatever it is that you're doing, and kind of like put aside or set aside the attention that comes with it. We have this in one of the other readings when we talk about, there was a quote there was something that I have read, and it said, it was about confidence. It was like, if your confidence comes from, what was it? If your confidence comes from compliments, it will be destroyed by criticism. So it's almost kind of like, let's get back to the base as to why you started doing something. And compliments are nice and everything, but again, 100 compliments can be destroyed with one single criticism. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So again, why did you start this? Why did you why do you want this? Why do you like doing this? Why do you like spending time in this? Other than the attention, let's just put it that way. Get to the root of it. Get to why you were so passionate about starting something to begin with. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a love energy card. Now, the love energy card doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. This can be any type of relationship, any type of connection, your passions, and your self-love. So just one card. I don't know why the cards are like flying off. Again, there's like this back and forth energy. We have the wedding rings. We have union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. You're needing to again connect back, or find your way back to that space as to why a specific something in your life sparked an interest to begin with, and reconnecting with why it is that you loved, or why it is that you love being within a certain space. And he needs to just get back to the root of that. It's basically your message. Some of you definitely need to do some like saging or some cleansing, something. Because there's like this, it's just confusing right now in my head. Like, it just kind of like, well, I like it, but I also like this. I like the attention from it. But okay, which one do you like more? And again, there are people that live off of like attention, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of like, make up your mind as to what it is that you want. what it is that you want. So we have the trader. We talk about and this is your closing message, the trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. So a lot of you are trying to you're asking for, let's put it this way, you're asking for the energy of attention, or the energy to be reciprocated in that way, being recognized. But it's almost kind of like what you give is what you put out. So if you're doing something for greed or for just personal gain, it's almost kind of like, it almost comes up with like this hidden disclaimer that then is going to be very limited or very shortcoming what you receive, or very short-lived or something like that. So again, connecting to the purest of something, or to the love that you have for whatever it is that you want to be recognized for, is what is going to help you bring in that trade and actually get the abundance in the form that you want it, if that makes sense. Well, guys, that is all I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.